All right, sports fans, welcome back here to the finale here, or should be the finale of the Lagarto, Viejo, Mundo Golf Club. We're actually going to be looking at the emerging leaders or emerging contenders opportunity here. Now, just a reminder, guys, you're actually going to check this to see whether or not a leader is 5 under par or better, 2 or 4, or otherwise just roll twice. Now, currently, the leader is Raymond Floyd. Now, Raymond Floyd today is at today he's actually at 3 under par. So he's currently within that 2 to 4 under par. So we're going to roll once on the emerging contender chart. So right here, okay? So with that being said here, we're going to roll once on this chart here and see if one of these shows up, okay? Let's roll here and see what it says. And I rolled a 56, right? So 56 says no emerging contender for this event. So with that being said here, guys, we're already there. And now there's not an emerging contender because, well, as you guys can see already, Raymond Floyd is taking off in the cameras. There's no contenders here thus far, but we've seen a lot of golfers like Ben Hogan, Sam Snead fall off the contention standpoint here. And so remember, guys, we're going to be now just going through the works here from hole 15 down to the last hole here for one of these golfers. And with that, let's actually get started off with Tom Kite and Hubert Green, who are on the 15th hole after we kind of checked around the leaderboard and didn't find anybody else actually making a big move today. So Tom Kite is on the 15th hole, and it says right here for the 15th hole it's a par 3, and it says Green sits perched on a natural sand dune ridge with a Caribbean breeze and a beautiful view of the water. Not an easy hole, especially for a par 3. So 155, boy, I think I'd hit like a 9-iron or maybe like an 8-iron to that green. Doesn't seem like a difficult one, but there's plenty on that left side. That left side and that middle is really difficult. That right side of the hole, though, is a great play there for these guys. So with that, we're just going to roll Tom Kite here. He doesn't have any tokens or points here, so we'll see how he plays here. So it's a 1, and with that, he actually controls the hole. So he rolls a 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5 on a par 3. Him controlling here says a 1, 3, 5. Is he a utility or gilded? Remember, they are semi-utility and duffer today because of the wind. And with that, guys, that wind's going to pick up. And yes, he is utility. Mrs. Green, wedge past pin, difficult putt for par. All right, so difficult putt for par here, guys. Let's see if by chance we can see how he's going to play this one as well in his difficult putt for par. And so let's see, a difficult putt for par is 1 to 3, and he rolls a 2. So he actually makes that difficult putt for par. So great job there by Tom Kite, and he will stay at 4 back from the leaders here on that number 15. His playing companion, Hubert Green, is up here. We'll see how he does actually on this one here, as his companion, Tom Kite, stays at 11 under for the day. All right, so Hubert Green, let's see here. So you guys know and you can follow along here. There you are. Same, they're four back together here. So after Hubert Green double bogeyed the 14th hole. So the course will control this one. 26 is actually going to be a golf cam course. So golf cam course here. Great shot here by him, or at least the probability of it is higher here. So he didn't miss it too much here. The course is going to be the one we're looking at. And he rolled a green 2. Is it a cordial hole? It is not a cordial hole. It's not a daunting hole either. So quietly efficient, easy 2-putt for par. All right, easy 2-putt for par. 2 dice here, and he rolls a 42 or 24, however you read it, and he stays at 11 under par for the tournament. All right, so now our next one is Ernie Els and Bernard Langer. These guys are the closest, or at least Ernie Els is next to Tom Watson, to being eliminated. They are actually finding themselves on the 14th hole here. It is that par 4, 452, daunting and then semi-challenging green. It is the toughest hole in the course, definitely difficult with the wind. So he rolls a 5, course will control. A 24 is what we see here. So a 24 is going to be definitely demanding at least. And 24 says on the second shot he hits into the sand. Oh boy, that is not good here. So second shot on a par 4 in the sand. 1 green. Is he a chunky golfer? He is not a chunky one there. So it says perfect strike from bunker. Use the pin result. All right, so he's going to have a great opportunity here, or at least a possibility of one. And so the pin result is right here, guys. And it says on this pin result, re-roll the white die. Okay, so here we go. He rolls a 2, dies in vicinity of pin, easy putt for par. All right, so an easy putt for par here, some easy putts for our groupers or groupings here. So a 22, that is a par for Ernie Els. And we'll move on to his companion here, Bernard Langer, who is actually in contention, thoroughly in contention here. He is actually going to be sitting at 1 off the lead right now. So after birdieing the last 2 holes, he is definitely hot, hot, hot. And he is on that 14th hole as well. All right, toughest hole in the course. See how they play here. So 2, that will be a course control as well. 24 says, again, that's going to be over to the second shot into the sand. So they both hit into the sand there. That wind definitely came out of nowhere. And the second, a 2 as well. So a 2 here on the second shot here. Did I read it wrong for that first one? I must have read it wrong. I apologize, guys. So I apologize if I read that wrong here. It looks like I did. I actually used the pin result. Now, have no fear, guys. He didn't have the trait, so it was going to be an easy putt for par anyway. So just as a, hey, correction, right? We're not perfect. And I apologize, guys, for that. But this is actually what we're going to look at here. Is is he sandy? Well, Bernard Langer is not sandy. So nicely lofted from sand to green, easy putt for par. So he also gets an easy putt for par. At some point, somebody's going to miss these, and he rolls a 26, and so that will be a putt for par made there. He's going to stay at 14 under here for the tournament. Now we're actually going to go to Sam Snead and Ben Hogan on the out of contention chart here, and the reason being is they're actually out of contention currently, right over here. So we're going to roll for, I think it is Sam Snead first. Let's check here. No, Ben Hogan first. All right, so Ben Hogan is first, so let's roll for him. A nice putt here, out of contentions right here, and they are on the 13th hole, double cordial. So he rolls a 6 on double cordial. Let's roll a decider die. 6 on double cordial. Bullet means it is a bogey, so he is bogey the hole there. And then his companion, Sam Snead, rolls a 6, and we'll roll a bullet again here for him. And it also is a boy. These guys like to play in pairs here, guys. They are now both bogeyed the 7th or the 13th hole there, and that will leave them at both 7 under par for the tournament as they just start falling here, guys. Let's go over to the 12th hole with Raymond Floyd and Gary Player, our leaders, or our leader, I suppose you could say. So with our leader here on the 12th hole, it is that biggest challenge here, of course, because of that prevailing wind. It is the wind that's getting everybody here in this area. So let's check it out here. All right, so he rolls a 1, so he'll control this one here. A 1, 2, 3 on a par 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on a par 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3 says golf cam. All right, so Raymond Floyd taking it again here, guys. Definitely could be putting some other people on the chopping block as it seems here. Par 4, a 2 says, is it a friendly green? It is not a friendly green here, guys. But it also asks, is it a challenging green? It is not. Routine sequence, easy, 2 putt for par. What am I looking here, guys? I looked at a par 3. Friendly green, nope. Challenging green, nope. Easy, 2 putt for par. There you go. So beneficial roll on his second shot there. So he's actually going to have an easy 2 putt for par. So that will mean we're going to look at 2 dice. Rolls it, 33. That's a par for him. He'll stay at 14 under par for the tournament. And his playing companion is up next. I apologize, 14. I meant 15. There we go. All right, so 15 under par for him. There you go. And playing companion Gary Player, who finds himself 2 shots off the lead. Same hole. Let's roll it. And he rolls a 3, and that will actually be him, the course controlling here. 56 will find his first tee shot into the trees on that first shot there. And so let's see what he's going to do out of the trees here. Definitely not the time to find yourself in the trees on a par 4, but it's the first shot. And a 6 here says, is he a master recovery? He is a master recovery, so TV-friendly shot, straddling tree, makes it to green, difficult putt for birdie. Now, he could make a difficult putt for birdie and then have a moderate putt for par. I think he has to go for it, so he's not going to lag it up. He's going to go for that difficult 1. Here we go. He rolls a 5, so he misses it. All right, so now it's going to be a moderate putt for par, which is much easier than you think. So there it is. That's not too bad. He gets a par, and we'll leave it to Gary Player there to try and make it up at the distance as he stays at 13 under par after 12 holes. All right, so Billy Casper and Tom Watson, who were part of our grouping leaders of the day here, or at least of the tournament after, after 3 rounds, I guess you could say. So, oh boy, this could be something if Billy Casper can make it. He's definitely high on the standings. They're on hole number 11, which is a cordial friendly hole. I'm going to say they're just going to keep the performance chips here until the end as much as they can. 2 means he's going to control, and a 1-4-5 is what we actually roll here for a par 4 for Billy Casper. All right, so 1-4-5 says, is he a duffer or gilded? Decided I says yes to the duffer because, of course, remember that wind is coming out of nowhere. So troublesome fade. Gallery groans. He should have paid a price, right? He should have paid to control, right? So he's going to lose that because on the gallery groan, you actually gain a red chip. So with that, 1 green, is he a master recovery? He is a semi-master recovery. So this is going to be the second shot. So I'm actually going to re-roll because you've already used the decider die. And it says here blank, so he is not a master recovery. With that, solid strike to fairway, follow-up iron to green, easy putt for par. All right, so easy putt for par. That's 2 dice right here. And he rolls a 34. He'll make that, and he'll walk off, still at 12 under par for the tournament. All right, Tom Watson is next here, and he is kind of bordering and straddling that out of contention opportunity here on this number 11 hole. It is a cordial, so he actually, of course, with it being cordial, takes the contention or takes the control here. So a 2-3-4 on a par 4 here. 2-3-4 par 4 for Tom Watson. It asks, is it a direct green? It is not a direct green. Dynamic golfer. Tom Watson is an icon, but not dynamic. With that, we're going to go to the Experience Now chart. All right, love it here, guys. Let's see how he's doing right now on this golf cam. Okay, so 2 green says on this one here for par 4 says Z hot. Tom Watson is not hot. He is neutral. So with that, says on green regulation, difficult putt for birdie. He's going to go for it as well. He has to make these opportunities here worthwhile. So a 1 is all we need to make a birdie. And he rolls a 4, so he misses that. Leaves him with a moderate putt for par. And he rolls a 3, which is absolutely within 5. And that will bring us to the end of that little round there. We're going to go stay at 10 under par for him. And we're going to go all the way back up to number 16. Only 3 holes left for our first group, Tom Kite and Hubert Green. And that's where we'll be going now. So back to Tom Kite here on the 16th hole. Let's see if I can pull out these cards here without pushing over too many here, guys. All right, so 12. We're going to move that back here. No more 11 here anymore. We'll say goodbye to that guy here. Okay, and let's put 13, 14 right here. All right, let's see. Maybe I actually could do something a little bit different here. The reason I say that is because then it gives you guys a little more room to view here. So let's see if I can move this around just a tiny bit on screen to show you guys just how much I try to help you guys out to see here. So 12, 13, 14, let's see, 15 right here, and then this should be 16 right there. So as long as there's nobody else being added to this group right here, too much so that you guys can see pretty much everything on this list at this point. So let's see here. We have 16 here now, which says sharp dog leg here at Lagarto Viejo Mundo. And so with that being said here, par 4, sharp dog leg with narrow green, guarded by 2 bunkers and bordered by water. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That par 4 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is tough. That is definitely a tougher one here, guys. All right, so here I'm gonna put my clutch putts there, guys, so you guys can see that. And why not? Let's put the pin chart here as well, so you guys got that as well. All right, that way now you guys can see that, and gives my little dice box a little less movement of error here, guys. All right, so back to it here. Our first group, Tom Kite, are going to be going on this number 16. Difficult hole here. The course will control pretty much on everything, so luckily I don't have to worry about that too much because they're not going to have the performance chips. So Tom Kite's up next first here, guys. Let's see how he rolls it off here. So he rolls a 5. That will be a course control. And a 16 is what he rolls. And that'll actually be golf cam to the course. All right, so golf cam to the course here. I love it here. I love it. See if Tom Kite can make a move here. All right. So with that, 5 green on a par 4 says, is it a daunting hole or a scatter golfer? Well, he's not a scatter golfer. So longer than usual tee shot, well played iron, nice opportunity, clutch putt for birdie. All right. So Tom Kite is a neutral putter, so he has a 1 to 3 opportunity for this clutch putt for birdie. And he rolls a 5, so he misses that here, guys, for that birdie. That's going to score him a red performance chip. And easy putt for par. He makes that one in spades, no problem at all. And we'll be seeing that definitely come back to hurt him there, as he is now still staying at 11 under par, but really should have made that opportunity count. All right, so now let's go to Hubert Green, his playing companion. He is double control, so if he rolls a 4 on any of these holes, he gains control, and he rolls a 5, so that doesn't matter at all. So a 23 on number 16 is a second shot in the water. Okay, so that's a first one here, I think, for our viewership here. A second shot into the water here with the 5 green says, is he a hero? Hubert Green, is he a hero iron player? He is. He's a full hero iron player. After drop, cleanly sent to heart of green, easy putt for bogey. All right, so Hubert Green's going to be moving backwards a little bit here, but he rolls a 36, so he does make his bogey putt, and that'll move him into this little grouping down here at 5 back. So he actually moves backwards there with a bogey, but luckily he stops the hemorrhaging of a score there, and he stays at 10 under for the tournament. Ernie Els and Bernard Langer. Ernie Els is also 10 under par and 5 back from Raymond Floyd. They're finding themselves on the 15th hole here. Okay, par 3. This could be a good one, and I think it is. I think, you know what? I think it's time for him to attack the green. He has to attack, and you just got to do it, right? At some point, you have to make the move. And the reason why I'm making him do this here is because he only has 15, 16, 17, 18. He has 4 holes left to make up 5 strokes. So this is an opportunity he has to take. So use the green die roll, which of course is 4. Says this one's tough, difficult putt for birdie. Okay, so he's going to go for it here and see if he can make a birdie putt here. It's a 1 to 4. Or I apologize, not 1 to 4. It's a 1 opportunity here. So let's see. He rolls a 2. He misses it. So he has a moderate putt for par here. Back up to it. And he rolls a 5, so he makes a par. So he still makes a par there, but he had at least a shot at getting the taste of a birdie there. So now his playing partner, Bernard Langer, who is definitely in the running here, has an opportunity to move up onto Raymond Floyd here. All right, so the par 3 here, 155 yards, and he alternatively does not have to go for it. And the reason why is he is 1 shot off the lead. Given Raymond Floyd does have a lot of movement to make, Bernard Langer has the opportunity now to hold back up just a little bit here and get himself steady and ready to take on number 16, or 17 and 18. So Bernard Langer and Ernie Els are done and walked off number 15. Let's look over at Ben Hogan and Sam Snead on number 14 there as we check the outer contention here. For Ben Hogan first, number 14 is a daunting hole. So we're going to be using this chart right here. For Ben Hogan, that's a 3, that's a par. And for Sam Snead is a 1. So it's either a birdie with a bullet or a par without a blank. And he rolls a blank, so it'll be a par. So 2 pars all around there, guys. They both stay at 7 under par for the day, or for the tournament there. Let's move right back on over to our leader here, Raymond Floyd, and then Gary Player. All right, so Gary Player and Raymond Floyd are utilizing this on this double cordial par 5. And with that here, guys, Raymond Floyd is just going to try and see if he can continue that lead, just advancing a little more. He gains control of the hole on this par 5, 1, 2, 6. This could be the tournament right here, guys. If he can continue this range, this basically this strain of greatness here. 1, 2, 6, is it a dynamic or a direct green? It is a direct green, guys. So with that, it's green and 2, moderate putt for eagle, guys. He has a moderate putt for eagle, 1 to 2. All right, so let's see if he bags the first eagle putt here of this tour, basically, of this camera option here, guys. Let's check it out here and see how it plays out here on this end. Okay, so, all right, so 1 to 2 is all they need here. Let's see how it goes here. And he rolls a 2 there, guys. This is amazing. So he actually then takes the opportunity to now get an eagle. My goodness, guys, Raymond Floyd has landed onto, I'm just putting the score down as I talk here, guys. I cannot believe this. He is now 17 under par here, and, well, this is quite something here, because this actually takes away 3 golfers from our contention opportunity here, guys. So let's move these guys off. Tom Watson is gone now here, guys. So is Ernie Els. All right, so is Hubert Green. These guys are all out of contention now, as Raymond Floyd has devastated the field there with that massive crowd cheering here, guys. So with that, my goodness, guys, Tom Kite moves down to 6 back. Billy Casper moves 1, 2 down to 5. 1, 2 Gary Player, and Bernard Langer down to 3 back now. That is something. Raymond Floyd is taking advantage here in Mexico. This is absolutely phenomenal golf here played by him. And now Gary Player, who was sitting at 13 under par, thought he was doing well, is now going to have to fight himself or fight to get back into this opportunity here, as now they're 4 shots back. So he rolls a 6. Does he go for it on this par 5? I think he does. I know he doesn't have very many, of course, points or anything like that, but he has to go for it at this point, because now it's on him, basically, at this point. He is 4 shots off the lead and doesn't have very many holes left, so he's going to re-roll the white die here for this opportunity to attack. He rolls a 4, which says, nice effort, but moderate 2-putt for par. Okay, so he has a moderate 2-putt for par. Moderate is 1 to 5, and he rolls a 2, so he gets a par. So Gary Player takes a par there and gives it an opportunity. You got to make sure you got to get an opportunity. Like they say in golf, if you're putting, you definitely don't want you definitely do not want to have it not get to the hole, right? That's really bad. Is if you have a putt go and then doesn't make it to the hole, then you never even gave it the chance in the beginning. So with that being said here, guys, we have 12 under par here for Billy Casper, and then Tom Watson is next here. Tom Watson is now out of contention. Billy Casper is now going to have to utilize possibly that blue performance chip in just a little bit of different way here. So let's see what we got here. We have 12 under par here. Okay, let's check it out here. So 12 under par. All right. Okay, let's see here. We have 12 under par. All right, so he's just going to roll here. He's not going to take the chance. He gains control of the hole in a 1-2-6 on a par 4. All right, love it. Love that. All right, so 1-2-6 Billy Casper opportunity. Says here is a direct green. It is not. Stone, is he a stone golfer? He is not. He's actually semi-soft. We're going to go to the mood chart to see how he's feeling today here. I don't believe he actually has any problems currently or is having any issues in dissonance, I guess you'd say. So, mood-wise, on a par 4 or 1, says, is he stormy? He is not. Does not say he is. Beneficial bounces, put ball near pin in 2. Gimme putt for birdie. All right, so there you go. So he takes that opportunity to get a gimme putt for birdie, which is 2 dice. He rolls a 13. He birdies there, guys. So Billy Casper moves up here to Gary Player's level at 13 under par here for the tournament. And that'll help pay off the books a little bit. No problem there. He definitely needs to make up, though, some ground. 4 shots off the lead still. And looks like Tom Watson, his playing companion, is on a neutral hole here and out of contention. So we will use the neutral hole here, out of contention. So we'll roll it here. Rolls a 6, which means for that neutral, it is a bogey. So Tom, now finding out that he is out of contention, really gets down on himself and actually shoots a bogey on that number 12. Let's go right back up to the top here to Tom Kite and Hubert Green, who I think Tom Kite is now battling on that new hole, number 17, to stay within contention, even just parring out, essentially. But let's see what we got here for our hole. Let's move all of our courses down here. Oops, daisies. All right, so we have this here. Let's see if I can move all these guys down here without ruining all my setup here. Okay, there's that. Okay, 15, 16 right here. And now 17th hole here, which is a par 4. Limestone canal borders left, and water laps at edge of green. Only 1 bunker to right of fairway. Okay, so it's not a terribly difficult hole here, but there is a water on this play here on this left side, so it's definitely apparent that you do not want to go left here on that drive. All right, so 17th hole here, Tom Kite may actually concede the control here to the course, seeing as it's a very easy straight shot, and that is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's like a lot of different dice here. So he'll, excuse me guys, concede to the course here, control, and hope that he can hit a good shot. And he rolls a 45, which is one of those shots that's not terrible, but it is in the sand on the first shot here, guys, as he utilizes that red die. All right, so let's see. So sand on the first shot for old Tommy here, and a par 4-3. Says, is he a chunky, oh yeah, par 4-3, yeah. Is he a chunky golfer? He is not. All right, so extricated from trap with solid shot to green, birdie putt, lips cup, easy, second shot for par. All right, so easy putt for par here. It's going to be 2 dice, and he rolls 56. He gets close there, guys. So he pars it out there, and hopefully he can stay one more time here on the TV, as, of course, it pays to have that opportunity. But Hubert Green, his playing partner here, is actually out of contention. So for a neutral hole, we're going to be utilizing this little guy here, right there. And a 2 would be a par. So he actually pars out on that hole there. It stays at 10 under for the tournament. Let's look over at Ernie Els and Bernard Langer. Ernie Els is out of contention here, but Bernard Langer is still definitely in it here with that performance chip. So let's look at Ernie Els on this number 16 neutral hole. All right, so on that 5 is a par. So Ernie Els pars there. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera there. So he pars, stays at 10 under, and now Bernard Langer, his playing partner here, on number 16, I think he's actually going to use this performance chip to gain control of the hole, because it is a very difficult hole here, guys. Definitely stages it perfectly with all that water opportunity there in the front, and then also on the left side, lots of tree shots. We don't want that here. So he's going to gain control, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what that means on a par 4 for Bernard Langer, who is the closest person to contention here with this leader. 2, 3, 4 says, is it a direct green? It is not. Is he a dynamic golfer? He is on icon, so we're going to go to the experience now chart. All right, so experience now chart. It's going to throw us over to the golf cam. And 3 green die on a par 4 says, is he cold? Is Bernard Langer cold here? He's actually not. He's neutral, so he's not actually cold right now. So with that being said here, it says right choice of club, well executed shot, easy putt for birdie. Okay, love it here, guys. So easy putt for birdie here. Whew. Okay, so this is a definite need here for him. This is a huge need to get this one. Easy putt for birdie here. Okay, 1 to 4. And he rolls a 3. That is exactly what the doctor ordered here, guys. He moves up to 2 back here at 15 under par as Raymond Floyd hears the chanting, of course, from Bernard Langer's group there. He's going to start thinking about that tee shot he has next here. All right, so I'm just writing it down, 15 under par. And now let's get back over to Ben Hogan and Sam Snead, who are finding themselves on the 15th hole here. It's a neutral hole, so a lot of these courses holes are neutral on the back nine, fairly easy back nine compared to that front nine, which was very difficult. Ben Hogan first, rolls a 2, that's a par, and rolls a 4 for Sam Snead, that's a par as well, so both of them are going to par out there and stay at 7 under for the tournament. All right, so now Raymond Floyd and Gary Player. Now Raymond Floyd can, with this one opportunity here, eliminate another player from the contention here, as he is now on the 14th hole here. It's a daunting hole. Let's see how he plays it. So 5 will be course control. A 14 says it's a first shot into the trees. So Raymond Floyd hits it into the trees for the first time, I think, today. I'm not sure, but I think the first time in today, he hits the trees there. And this is a par 4, so he hits a 5. And it says, is he a master recovery? Is semi-mastery? It says yes to that. So with that being said here, beautiful shot behind tree, bounds onto green, birdie putt just short, easy putt for par. All right, so saves Tom Kite for one more round here, or one more hole, and that'll be a 25. So he makes that par, stays at 17 under, which is lovely for everybody here who is wanting to kind of keep themselves on TV for all those sponsorship opportunities. All right, so Bradley Casper is our last golfer here we'll be checking out until we look at our out of contention golfer and Tom Watson. Boy, Tom has done terrible today. He is currently 3 over for the day. He is just falling apart here on this Sunday afternoon. But Billy Casper is doing pretty well. He's on that par 5 double cordial. I think he's going to use this opportunity here to buy a 1 black. 1 black at this opportunity here. Par 5. Ooh, this could be big here, guys. It's a 1. He buys a black, so he actually gains control of the hole. And a 1-1-3 on a par 5. All right, let's check it out here for Billy Casper. 1-1-5. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. Y-E-S. 1-1 or 1-1-3. I apologize. 1-1-3. Is he a scatter golfer? He is not. Is he a champion iron? He is a champion iron player. So it says perfectly drawn shot, and we're going to go to the what chart are we going to? We're going to the special short game shot. We're going to use the green die result, which is a 3. Is he a stone golfer? He's actually a semi-soft. So solid strike sends ball to heart of green. Easy putt for birdie. Okay, that's exactly why you buy the die here. Easy putt for birdie. 1-4 opportunity. A very good putter, Billy Casper is. And he rolls a 4, so he makes that birdie putt, and he moves now 3 shots back from Raymond Floyd. So, Raymond Floyd makes all these moves here with that first eagle of our tournament, but now we're actually looking at, I apologize, gotta clear my throat there. We're actually going to be looking at Billy Casper moving with 2 birdies in a row to 14 under par. Let's look back real quick here, guys. I actually forgot about Gary Player here. Let's look back real quick at a highlight from that 14th hole. Gary Player was the playing companion of Raymond Floyd. We want to bring attention to that birdie from Billy Casper. Let's go to Gary Player just real quick here for that 14th hole. So he rolls a 4, course controls. That'll be a 14. And a 14 on that card is a first shot into the trees on that par 4. 452 yarder, which is a very difficult distance there for sure with all that yardage there. Excuse me, guys. All right, so first is going to be first shot 6. Is he a master recovery? He is a master recovery. It says TV-friendly shot, straddling tree, makes it to green. Difficult putt for birdie. So same shot as somebody else had there. Difficult putt for birdie here. I think I said, yeah, is that right? Yeah, difficult putt for birdie. He has to go for it. So 1 opportunity, he has to get it here, and he misses that, but he has a moderate putt for par, 1-5. He rolls a 4, so Gary Player has a routine 2 putt for par there. Nothing too strange. Let's go right over to our out of contention golfer, Tom Watson, who is on the 13th hole. It's a double cordial par 5. All right, let's see. He rolls a 1, so that will be a birdie for Tom Watson. That'll bring him back to 10 under par as he bogeyed number 12, if you guys remember. So our first group is actually coming in here, guys. It's going to be Tom Kite and Hubert Green. They're both out of contention at this point. So, or I apologize, not Tom Kite isn't. Tom Kite is not out of contention. So let's check that out real quick. Let's get that card going here. And so you guys can see how great this 18th hole here is as we dedicate one last hole there to number 13. There we go. And number 17. Here we go. Let's look at the last hole. So, last hole at this Jack Nicklaus created golf course. It is semi-daunting and a semi-challenging green. Numerous bunkers and an uphill slope make for a finishing hole that packs a punch. I certainly hope so. If you guys look at that, short golfers here are going to do really well here, and those long ones are just not going to cut it here. That left side can really wreak havoc for those right-handed golfers. They say a lot of golf courses for Jack Nicklaus play well for lefties, and you can actually see that occurring with a lot of these holes having a lot of opportunities on this right side. A lot of lefties will actually hit a draw, which of course goes from this angle, kind of swoops over and then comes back in. Whereas a righty, when he draws it, it goes from the left, or goes left, comes around to the right, and then back to the left, right? And so that's going to leave them all with these one on this left side, and that's really affected by all these courses here. So just kind of a thing to think about when you look at a Jack Nicklaus course. They actually play well with lefties because there's a lot of greatness on that right side, a lot of favor to them here. With that being said, let's look at Tom Kite here. Semi-daunting hole. He's just going to play it right forward here, guys. He rolls a 6, and that'll be an attack here, guys. If you had another 6 here, it would have been a special opportunity. he's going to have to attack, right? This is the opportunity to push forward here. It's the last hole of the tournament here. Why would you want to gain a chip here? It doesn't really make sense here. So the par 4, he's going to attack here. He's going to re-roll the white die. Rolls a 1 within a few yards of pin. Moderate putt for birdie here. So 1 to 2 on this last one. He rolls a 5. He misses it. That's going to leave an easy putt for par. And he rolls a 25. Tom Kite has carded his card here, or carded himself here at 11 under for the tournament. And today he has found himself 2 under for the day. So that's a great total for him there. Let's look over at Hubert Green, who is out of contention on this semi-daunting hole. He rolls a 2, and that will be a par. So he actually shoots 10 under for the tournament. And that, my friends, will put him at even for the day. So it's kind of an up and down. Lots of birdies, lots of pars, especially that back 9. A lot of bogeys, actually. He started out pretty well, shooting a 1 under, but then kind of fell back here on the back 9. All right, let's look at number 17 here, Ernie Els and Bernard Langer. Now, Ernie Els, of course, is out of contention. They're on that number 17 hole, which is a neutral hole or normal hole. He rolls a 2, so that'll be a par for Ernie Els, and he'll stay at 10 under. And now we're going to look at Bernard Langer, who, by all accounts here, 2 back, definitely needs to make a move here on the 17th hole. All right, so a 3, the course will not control, the golfer will, and a 1-2-5. All right, 1-2-5 on a par 4. Let's look at it here. 1-2-5 says, is he a bomber? Bernard Langer is not. He's semi-puny there. Is he a hacker? He is not. So we're going to go to the Golf Cam Green. There you go. That's exactly what he was hoping for here. On a par 4, 2. Is it a friendly green? It is not. It's not a challenging green either, that number 17. So it says beneficial roll, easy 2-putt for par. All right, so easy 2-putt for par. Let's see how it rolls. It rolls a 36, so there you go. Par for Bernard Langer. He definitely wishes he could kind of birdie out a little more here, but a 35, or I apologize, a 15 under is not a bad score when you're 2 shots back with 18 right in front of you. Ben Hogan and Sam Snead are next on the 16th hole, that normal hole here. Let's look for Ben Hogan first here. He rolls a 5 on that normal hole. That's going to be a par. Sam Snead rolls up 2, and that's a par as well. So both of them have actually parred out. They've done the same score as they've actually gone out of contention. So really just kind of a basic round for them. That's kind of the reason why they were taken off camera here. Now Raymond Floyd at 17 under par can push out Tom Kite of contention, and then definitely send this tournament into a frenzy here if on number 15, par 3, he can get a birdie. All right, guys, 6 here, guys. That means he has the opportunity just to par out and take a performance chip, and he absolutely will. There you go. So he pars out here, gets a 17 under par going into the 16th hole. His playing companion, Gary Player, is 13 under par. And let's see how he handles this par 3 as his playing companion has got that nice par here. All right, so he rolls a 6 as well here, guys. So he has this opportunity now. He wants to actually go for it, and why not, right? You have only 3 holes left to make some moves to move him up a little bit more here. So on a par 3, going for it here, he's going to actually look at the green die here. Use the green die roll, which is a 2. So at fringe of green, difficult putt for birdie. So he's just going to go for it here, guys. A 1 will make a birdie here. And he rolls a 2, wouldn't he, of course? So he misses that birdie putt. A moderate putt for par. It's going to be a 2, so that'll be a par for Gary Player. And he has made another attempt here to get back to that 13, or apologize, not get back to, but get to that 14 under par. But he hasn't done so. So let's see how Billy Casper and Tom Watson are handling themselves here. So Billy Casper's right here on number 14. Right here, the daunting, semi-challenging hole. Billy Casper needs to make the move now. This is the opportunity here for him. He rolls a 3, course will control, and that's a 15. And a 15 on this par 4 is going to be a first shot into the trees. All right, so first shot into the trees for this par 4. Let's see if he can make out of it exactly what he needs to, which is a birdie at this point. Definitely need to make moves here. 6 green here. Is he a master recovery? He is a master or semi-master recovery. Yes, here today because of that decider die here. So TV's friendly shot straddling tree makes it to green. Difficult putt for birdie. There it is, guys. He is definitely helping himself out with all those great shots here and great luck. Difficult putt for birdie. 1 here, needs to make it. He rolls a 2. Dang it. All right, so moderate putt for par, and he rolls a 1, so he pars out that hole, number 14, and stays at 14 under par, 3 shots off the lead after birdieing the last 2 holes, 12 and 13. Tom Watson is his playing partner, and this daunting par 4 here, he's actually up here out of contention. He rolls a 2, he will par it as well. So Tom will stay at 10 under par for the tournament. And let's go back to our second grouping, which is now coming into the clubhouse. So Ernie Els and Bernard Langer. Ernie Els is, of course, out of contention, so semi-daunting hole here, par 18, and a 3 is going to be a par. So he will par out there and get to 10 under par for the day, or for the tournament, which is actually even par for the round, which is really just, it's just so weird, guys. I cannot believe it here. Let's check out how Bernard Langer, though, he definitely needs to make that change here. He needs to push himself up here to see if Raymond Floyd will actually break down at this point. All right, so 18th hole here, semi-daunting, challenging hole here. So he rolls a 5. The course will control. A 26 is going to be a golf cam course. This is good for Bernard Langer here. So a golf cam course here. Let's see how it's going to roll here on this course. It's the par 4. 4 says here, is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? It is a semi-daunting hole. The Saturday Dice says no to that as well. So routine sequence, easy putt or 2 putt for par. So this will be a nice one here as the crowd's cheering as they walk up there. He rolls an easy putt, so that's a 6 and a 5. So there you go. So 56. So he putts it in par there. Easy 2 putt for par. He makes that one, and he will be 15 under par for the tournament. And that, my friends, will actually probably be one of our better scores of the day, which is 5 under for the day. So that's pretty swell for him. Sam Snead, Ben Hogan, a lot left out there that really wish they could do a little bit better. They're on number 17 here, and 17 is that normal hole. Ben Hogan rolls a 3, it's a par. Sam Snead rolls a 6 for the normal, which is a bogey. So Sam Snead will actually break that little trend here. So Ben Hogan will stay at 7, and Sam Snead will actually bogey number 17 to go to 6 under for the tournament, and currently 5 over par. Wow, his round has been a disaster, really. So Raymond Floyd and Gary Player. Let's see how they handle number 16 here. So Raymond Floyd, number 16, is that normal hole here. It is, of course, that sharp dogleg right. All right. So he rolls a 3. He is going to actually, of course, is going to control. A 25 will be a golf cam to the par 4. So golf cam to the par 4 says for that number 3 green, says, is it a cordial hole? It is not. It's not daunting. Chance to atone for earlier flub. Clutch putt for par. All right, so clutch putt for Raymond Floyd. He's a neutral putter. So this is an opportunity for him to fall back, actually, and a clutch putt for par. This is a big one here for him. So 1 to 3, and he rolls a 3. He gets himself another chip here as he pars out as well. So Raymond Floyd appears to be getting really focused, really set standard there, guys, as now Gary Player is going to be the one up here on this number 16. Oh, I apologize, number 15. I apologize there. Number 15, par 3 there. Oh no, I apologize. No, they're number 16. I'm not really sure what's going on here with my dice here. I'm actually looking at it because 14 doesn't actually exist anymore. My eyes were kind of deceived there. I apologize if I had deceived anybody there. There you go. 16. They're on number 16. There you go. So Gary Player they're looking at here. So 3, course controls, and he rolls an 11. That is not good here, guys. Second shot into the trees on this hole. Oof, this is a fall away here, guys. On a par 4, second shot into trees. Let's see here, at 6 green, let's see. It says here, is he a master recovery? He is. So precision swing sends ball flying through branches cleanly onto green. Easy putt for par. There you go. So that is exactly what you think Gary Player would do here. He rolls a 46. That'll be a par for him, and he'll stay at 13 under for the tournament. All right, so let's check it out here, guys. Billy Casper is up next here. 3 shots off, and they have on the 15th hole, the par 3, a very difficult one. As remember, this green sits up perched here on that natural sand dune. So he rolls a 2, course will control there. So a 14 says it a first shot into the trees. First shot into the trees here. 2 green. Is he a master recovery? He is semi. Decided I says no. So ball dislodges leaves, rolls onto green. Easy putt for par. Okay, so easy putt for par. 2 right here. So 44. That's a par for Billy Casper. And he stays at 14 under. Let's see how Tom Watson does here. As he is on number 15. It's a normal hole. Rolls a 2. That is a par. All right, so he stays at 10 under for the tournament. All right, next grouping going in, here it is, Sam Snead and Ben Hogan, and they couldn't come fast enough. I can imagine here, guys, that semi-daunting, and their caddies are having to run to keep up with them. Ben Hogan rolls a 4, he rolls a par, and Sam Snead rolls a par as well. So both of them stand off the green. Everyone cheers a little bit, but it's mainly a cheer of joy to get them off the course here, guys, as those legends were 5 under or 5 over and 4 over respectively for their rounds today in this very windy Mexico afternoon. All right, so we no longer need number 15 here. 15 is not going to be played by anybody anymore. So let's look at this one right here. So there's not going to be anybody moving around, so I'm going to move this up here so you guys can see those a little better here. So number 17 is where we're going to actually see Raymond Floyd once more here. So 17, par 4. Okay, does he gain control of the hole here? I think he's going to, guys. He's going to gain control. This is an opportunity definitely for him to do so. Get rid of the opportunity for water, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, water on that left side. So he gains control. He does a 2, 3, 4. All right, so 2, 3, 4 and a par 4. For any of you guys who actually have played this game enough, you sometimes will remember actually results on how they play. If I remember this one, this could be something different here. Direct green, it is not. Dynamic golfer, he is an icon. So we're actually going to go to the Golf Cam Now chart. All right, so Golf Cam Now is right up here. Is that it right here? Nope. It's the mood. There it is. Golf Cam Now on a par 4. It says here for the green die result, which is a 4, is he hot? Raymond Floyd is not. He's parred out 2 holes here. So sent to safe side of the green, double difficult putt for birdie. Now, does he go for it here, guys? He can make it a difficult putt for birdie, or he could just lag putt it and make it a moderate putt for par. I think he's going to do that, guys. Make it a moderate putt for par, and he has a 1 to 5 for par, and he rolls a 6, guys. Oh, my goodness, guys. So now he's going to have an easy putt for bogey. Easy putt for bogey. He rolls a 26. So now Bernard Langer, Billy Casper, Gary Player, and Tom Kite now move up here, guys, as he is bogeyed number 17. Is this the start of the big comeback here for Bernard Langer? My goodness, guys, this has got all the writings for a great finish here, guys. So 13 under is going to be Tom Kite, who is now, or I apologize, Gary Player, his playing partner, 3 back. This could be a big hole for him. He definitely needs to make the move now. 5 will be course controlling, and a 15 says it's going to be the first shot into the rough. All right, so not where you want to play there, Gary. My goodness, this wind has been killing everybody out here today. So first shot into the rough here on this par 4. Says on his 6th green here, he had mastered recovery. He is, so he actually has a nice friendly tee shot, or TV friendly shot. Sends the ball to the periphery of green, double difficult putt for birdie. So does he go for it, guys? Does he try to get that birdie putt? He's going to have a difficult putt for par if he misses it there. He has to go for it, right? He has to make the attempt. I just got to say, guys, he's got to go for it. This is the time that he needs to get back to 2 under par or 2 back from the leader. So why not? So he misses it. I know it's a difficult one, but he had the decider die if he had made it. So it's going to be a difficult putt for par here, guys. And he rolls a 1, so he pars it. So in the end, you think that you're a bad decision maker, but you leave it up to the golfer for the skill, and he stays at 13 under. Now for the moment of truth here, guys. Billy Casper, who is next up here, guys. Because Bernard Langer can't do anything. He is already in the clubhouse at 15 under. It is up to Raymond Floyd and Billy Casper to really duke it out at this point on the course. He's on the 16th hole here. No chips at all. 6. Now, does he go for it here, guys? I think he does, but he has 2 holes left. You know what? No, he's going to play it safe. He's going to par it here, and he's going to get himself a performance chip. There you go. That's smart play right there. He's got 2 holes left, Billy Casper does, And going for it now would just leave him with all those opportunities for failure. So now they're on a normal green here for Tom Watson. Rolls a 4, that's going to be a par. So the storyline here, guys, was that a smart move? Ooh, that's where he really using those chips is difficult. Raymond Floyd and Gary Player find themselves on the 18th hole here as the crowds are now 5 to 6 to 7 rows deep here on this number 18 hole here, a semi-daunting, semi-challenging hole. Now, Raymond Floyd is going to absolutely utilize his decider or his chip here to gain control of the hole to give him that opportunity for birdie. Okay, so he rolls a 1.56. There you go, 1.56 on this par 4, 452-yard shot here. This is a big one here. 1.56. Is he a legend or a bomber? He is a legend. So, long-range tee, golf gallery cheers. All right, love it there. So he's not going to get a blue chip, obviously. But with that, we're going to use the green divers, which is a 1. Is he a champion iron player? He is. Precise swing, sends ball rolling towards pin. Gimme putt for birdie. So it's 2 dice here, guys. Gimme putt for birdie. And he rolls a 26. Ooh, that 6 scared you, right? So he actually birdies it here, puts everyone back out of contention here. Now, at this point, Billy Casper really just has to eagle and then birdie the next hole to tie it up as he sends it back into the clubhouse at 17 under par. He, my friends, shot 5 under, tying Bernard Langer for the low score of the day today. And so now we're going to look at Gary Player here, who is 4 shots off the lead, who really made an attempt there for it, but a little too late here. 18 will just be an opportunity for him to kind of walk up and secure him possibly in one of these higher positions. So a 16 is going to be the first shot into the sand for Gary Player. All right, so Gary Player here in the sand on the number 1 shot here. And 2 green says, is he a sandy player? He is a sandy one. So big swing, sends ball, and sand flying. Go to the wow chart. There you go. So he earns a blue chip because he actually didn't utilize it. So, hey, look at that. He gets a blue chip for the last hole. And re-roll the white die to determine the roll here. So he rolls a 5, which says, loses steam at green, but good roll, moderate putt for birdie. Hey, well, with that, he's going to really focus on this one and make that an easy putt for birdie. And he rolls a 6, so that's outside of there. So it's going to be an easy putt for par, and he rolls a 26 there, guys. So that, my friends, will put him at 13 under for the tournament, and for the day, 1 under. So he didn't do too well, but at least shot under par. Some guys, like Sam Snead and Ben Hogan, have been tearing up the course at 4 or 5 over par of the round. All right, so here it is, guys. The last grouping here, guys. On number 17, Billy Casper. This could be pivotal here, guys. So the question is, does he utilize that decider die, or does that blue chip? I don't think he's going to. It is an easier hole, and he can absolutely utilize that here on number 18. So he rolls that. He gains control of the hole. There it is, 335 on a par 4. Guys, I'm loving this here, guys. I'm really am. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you guys can actually see perfectly here everything that's going on here. I hope that the camera angle is not terrible, but 335 on a par 4 says here, is he a king on the wood shot here, guys? Billy Casper, he is a king on the wood shot, loping shot, middle of fairway, gallery. So he did he utilize it? He did not. So he actually gets a gallery cheer result here, guys. And with that, he actually gains another blue chip. There you go. So gallery cheers, green 3. Says, is he a hero or champion? He is a hero and champion. So strong shot drops within 3 feet of pin. Easy putt for birdie. All right. So there you go. Easy putt for birdie. This is exactly what he was looking for. Easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4. And he rolls a 1. Billy Casper is mounting it, guys. If you were thinking there was an opportunity for him to make it back here, guys, and possibly maybe hole it out here on this par 4. Here it is, guys. This is it. This is the one here, guys. Billy Casper is trying to make this thing interesting. Let's look over at his playing companion, who is out of contention, Tom Watson, on that normal hole 17. So normal hole 17, 3 is a par. Okay, so he shoots 10 under for the day here. Now, the 18th hole, here it is, the moment of truth. So he's going to obviously utilize one of these blue chips here to gain control of the hole, okay? And pray to get a special result, right? Pray to get that. Guys, I can't make this up. This is so great. Billy Casper rolls a special result. All right, so he rolls a special result. This is why History Maker Golf is so great. So he rolls a special result on this one. I'll even show you guys. If you roll triples here on a par 4, so triples, special result. There you go. So you guys can feed off of that here just a little bit here. All right, here we go. Level 1. So re-roll any 2 dice here on a par 4. Whew, Billy Casper is feeling it here, guys. Par 4, level 1. Rolls a 55. It says roll again on level 2. Could this be a shot here, guys, where he just makes it in on this one? This could be, wow, guys, I want this eagle so badly. I really do. I really want it here. All right, and he rolls it again, and he rolls a 56 here, guys. So it says, caddy suggests unconventional approach, decider die, bullet, strategy works, gimme putt for birdie, blank, strategy fails, gimme putt for bogey. Okay, so he's going to go for birdie, so he's going to get second here, guys, but it's unconventional. So it's a bullet, it's a birdie for a gimme putt, or it's a bogey. And, oh, all of that, guys, that tension, did you feel that? That tension was right there, guys. It was palpable, right? And so now it's a gimme putt for bogey for Billy Casper. And with that, my friends, it's very easy to do here. So, gimme putt, because it's a gimme putt for bogey, basically I think I'm going to treat it as a par one, which is 3 dice. It says here, gimme putts. For birdie, to roll 2 dice. For par, roll 3 dice. I'm going to say it's 3 dice as well. So, and that's not triple sixes, so he makes that bogey putt here, guys. It doesn't much matter too much for that blue chip here, guys. He didn't have an opportunity really to change it. So, oh, man, he had it, guys. There was a special result opportunity. He could have done it, and he rolls back to 14 under par after that bogey on number 18. Tom Watson, just a little cleanup here, guys, on that semi-daunting hole. He rolls a 6, which means he will bogey as well, and he will finish at 9 under for the tournament, and a nice 3 over for the day. So, guys, the champion of today is Raymond Floyd. Second is Bernard Langer and Billy Casper. Gary Player, 4th and 5th is going to be Tom Kite. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will actually set up a video, or at least just like something that can show the leaderboard. It might just scroll up here, guys. But I'll want to make sure you guys can see that in a kind of just a little video, so you guys can see through 3 rounds who's winning, who's not, and how they're doing on the YouTube Player Tour leaderboard for the points and scoring average. Remember, at the end, I'm going to set up a tournament where the invitees, just like the FedEx Cup, will be the leaders of the point totals there. And of course, there might be a Ryder Cup opportunity. I want to see what you guys think, if you guys want that as well. Or just like, a championship opportunity like Battle at Bullhorn or something like that. I think that's what it was, Bullhorn, where you kind of had like, or Bighorn, Battle at Bighorn, where you had like Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods and, Sergio Garcia playing with another great player. That might be an opportunity really to have fun and see who's the match play champion here. To really kind of gain some points for those guys. So we'll see how we can do that here. But we'll see you guys next time here, guys. Again, the next round, I think, is in Shanghai, which should be pretty fun. Shanghai, China. The guys are going to see if they can make it out there in the Orient. So we'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you very much. Smash that like button down below. And we'll see you next time in the bleachers. Thanks for watching, guys.